has a good point system. So if y'all don't know anything about TA or Petro, their stores are nice inside most parts. It's just they don't really advertise anything. They don't really sell much of anything. They use those points off with. Whereas TA and Petro, they use the same card to use on your fuel to add points to it. So they pretty much merged together. So, but like I said, I prefer Love's because they have good quality stuff you can buy, use your points on. They have clothing, they have CBs, CB parts, cell phone stuff, toys for kids. They have sometimes they have better food selection. All depends on what state you're in. So I just wish y'all can see way up there. There's a nice big mountain way out there in the distance, which I know the camera can't pick it up. I know it's pretty much my fault. I am trying to save up some points at the Love's Truck Stop so I can get a better camera, because I'm about little over $100 worth of points saved up, so that's always a good thing there. Took me a good minute to add those up, so. But yeah, I'm trying to buy electronic stuff with the points. If I have to turn it back in, they will refund me the points. Sometimes they'll add more points to it. I get points for getting fuel, get diff, and if I'm there at the actual Love's Truck Stop and I need the tires, they add about 300 or 30 points or $3 or something like that, because you don't get much points in fuel or nothing like that. You get more in diff, but still it takes you a good minute to add those points up. I have seen one driver that had over 1,000 points, and he didn't know anything about the point system. He's an older guy and stuff, and I can tell he's been driving for a long time, but he probably never paid attention to it. But he does have a Love's points card, fuel card, whatever it is called, my Love's reward card. He has one, and I was using my points and stuff, and he's came up to me and said, "You can use your points on food and stuff." I was like, "Yeah, pretty much right. Anything they have in a store besides alcohol and tobacco and little stuff here and there, knick-knack stuff, you really can't get it off your points. But mostly you can't get tobacco or alcohol with points. You have to actually use money for alcohol and tobacco. So I guess it's been a good minute. It's been about almost 2 years since I last seen him. I don't know if he's still driving or he retired because he was up there in age. He was a good old fella. Don't get me wrong on that. He was a good guy. But I don't know if he's using his points or not because he, like I said, he had over 1,000 points on, or over $1,000 worth of points. So for me, I have 1,000 points, but it's only worth $100. So that's how they do that. Every 1,000 points is $100. 2,000 is $200. So you just subtract a zero. So that's how they do their point system. Oh, I need a new lid for my cup. I had this lid and plastic cup for a good minute. I do wash it out and rinse it out and reuse it. And with me keep opening and closing the lid, it cracked and dry run. Well, I don't know about dry run, but it does get used a lot. So I'm hoping somebody will let me over so I can pass this person here, this driver. Looks like this driver is. I know I told you I was going to record about the Save Pass. It's just where I have the wires. I tried to take it down earlier and tried to get it ready where I can show you. Just all the wires all tangled up with my CB antenna cord. Because right there above the camera is my CB cord, our cable. Because I have it going from CB, and I have little things that's holding it up above the on top of the windshield, and then over by the camera, and then going down and then out the door.
There is currently light traffic on your route.
Maybe tomorrow I'll have it untangled and stuff and have it ready where I can show you all tomorrow about the Save Pass. And that's my tar. That's why there's a tar plant there, or asphalt plant. So I have the air sucking in from outside blowing in here. I don't have it circulating, so sometimes I like getting a little fresh air every once in a while and stuff. Plus, when I have it blowing from in and out to in, it blows harder inside the truck. When I just have circulating inside the truck, it don't really blow much. It's like 3 or 4 speeds slower than when it's sucking from inside, outside in. So oh, I hate that damn thing. It just means I crossed that white line. Boy, that's one. That was a little sharp. That was a little sharp there. Boy, I was on the brakes and wouldn't slow down there. Which I was on the brakes. I was just barely on it. Just slowly slow down. But the speed limit is 70 through here. But I did not cross that striped line. I didn't cross that middle line, so that's always a good thing. Oh, I'm going downhill. Okay. Going 68 miles an hour going downhill. Of course, this Dodge is going to slow me down. It activates my jake brake, engine brake, retarder, whatever you want to call it. Some companies call it retarder, some call it engine brake, some call whatever. So and right now I'm about slowly going back uphill. Going about 65 miles an hour. Woo. The wind is blowing up here. I know you can't see much on the camera, but the wind is blowing. Looks like I might have to tighten my CB antenna out there. I might have to tighten that up a little bit because it looks a little bouncier than normal. But I do have channel locks.
Construction was reported on I-40.
Well, not channel locks. I have two pliers that I bought from truck stop. Well, I bought one from truck stop, and I found one on the ground at there in Umatilla, Florida. I found one on the ground there. They were a little rusty, but they still work. So trucks only parking area, 1 mile. Going back uphill. I guess with me driving as much as I have with this company, going up and down in mountains and hills and all that, using my ears pop or try to pop and stuff. But here lately I've been noticing it. I guess I got used to it where they don't really affect me and they don't pop. So my ears are clean. I do clean my ears out every so often, like once a week or something like that. But there's nothing on a Q-tip. There's once a month I put peroxide down my ears and help clean it. So
I-40 is closed. Switching to a new route.
My Garmin GPS is saying I-40 is closed. It does that a lot. It's telling me 11 miles to take an exit. But a lot of times they'll say it's closed, but it's really not. I pretty much noticed that a lot of times I went down to Texas on my way to Laredo, Texas, that it will say I-35 is closed or I-10 is closed, but it's never closed. They've always had everybody get on service route and just drive right there next to the interstate. So and that's probably kind of what might happen up here, or just might be one lane closed. So I'll stay on the interstate here as long as I can. Hopefully I can get to the truck stop that I'm going to. Because if it's closed, the westbound would not be running either. And I don't see no signs, no little billboard or signs indicating that I-4 is closed. I've seen one so far that it said an exit was closed, but it never said anything about I-40. So go figure on that one. That's a small bomb pop shop, truck stop there. They have like 4 truck drivers there. That one there has 2 parked there. And that one over there got a little handful of them, which you can't see now. But that one there is a real small building. Truck used 2 right lanes up ahead. Aye aye, Captain. But I'll be in this lane.
There is currently light traffic on your route.
Oh gosh. You're gonna hear the window open. I'm not smoking a cigarette, so I can't just stick. And Dad, if you're still watching this video, if you can hear me and stuff, or I can call you or whatever. I don't know if I told you I did, what I call it. I put that stuff in my Zippo that I bought when I was down there. Man, we went to roll and smoke. But the wig, I just bend the wires back. Well, I have it upside down, where it was being lit off of. That's now on at the bottom of the Zippo, and the other end is being used. So I still have a wig left. So in other words. I do know I have forgot to tell you that part. So it's 50 miles an hour through here. Alright, truck. Come on, truck. Dang. Truck was about to lock up my trailer tires here. The truck, if it goes too fast downhill or too fast getting up to somebody, it will automatically lock the brakes up. Alright, FedEx. I really can't pass anybody right now because all these people, and of course Saddle Creek is slowing this lane down. That's normal for them. That beeping is my truck. Just let me. Just throwing out the warning. I'm too close to the vehicle in front of me, which is the Chevy van, and then the little pull behind bumper camper, then Saddle Creek. I'm just waiting on a good space so I can get over and go around these slow people. 'Cause I don't want to cause an accident by jumping in front of somebody and slowing all traffic down. This spot right here is perfect for me to get over. Ooh, that's gone us way up there. Wow. That's in up the construction zone. I got my speed control set at 58 for the engine brake, jake brake, retarder will automatically do its job, get me slowed down. I just put it up to 60. So now speed was 60 or 70.